Did you know that 95% of everything you think, feel, decide, and do every single day is controlled by a part of your mind you cannot directly access? Not your logic. Not your willpower. Not your conscious intentions. But a hidden mental operating system running silently beneath everything you believe about yourself. And the most unsettling part? Most people go their entire lives without ever realizing it is there. Let's decode the real psychology of the subconscious mind. 1. Your subconscious was programmed before you could think. Psychologists say that between birth and the age of 7, the human brain operates primarily in a theta brainwave state. This is essentially a hypnotic state where everything a child sees, hears, experiences, and feels is absorbed directly into the subconscious without any critical filter. Every message about worth, every lesson about safety, every belief about love, money, success, and belonging was installed during those early years before you were old enough to question any of it. This means that most of the beliefs quietly running your adult life were written by a child who had no say in what was being written. 2. It communicates through feelings, not words. Unlike the conscious mind which thinks in language and logic, the subconscious mind speaks in emotions, physical sensations, dreams, and instinctive reactions. That unexplained anxiety before something good happens. That instant distrust of someone who has done nothing wrong. That self-sabotage right before a breakthrough. Psychologists say these are not random. They are messages from a deeper layer of the mind trying to protect you based on old programming that was written in a very different time, under very different circumstances. 3. It cannot tell the difference between real and imagined. This is perhaps the most powerful and most dangerous truth about the subconscious mind. Neuroscience shows that the subconscious processes a vividly imagined experience with nearly identical neural activity as a real one. This is why trauma replayed in the mind keeps the nervous system in a constant state of threat. But it is also why visualization, repeated affirmations, and deliberate mental rehearsal can genuinely rewire deeply held beliefs. The subconscious doesn't argue with what it is consistently shown. It simply accepts and executes. 4. It is always trying to prove itself right. Psychologists call this confirmation bias at the subconscious level. Whatever the deeper mind believes about you and the world, it will filter reality to find evidence that confirms it. If it believes you are unworthy, it will find rejection everywhere. If it believes the world is unsafe, it will find danger in kindness. You don't experience reality as it is. You experience reality as your subconscious has been programmed to see it. And that single truth changes everything. So if your life keeps producing the same results no matter how hard your conscious mind tries to change them, stop blaming your discipline. Stop blaming your circumstances. Start looking at the programming running beneath both. Because real change doesn't begin with trying harder. It begins with understanding what was written in you before you were old enough to write your own story. If this made something click that has never clicked before, hit subscribe. Because on this channel we don't just explain the mind. We go into the parts of it that most people never even know exist. And sometimes understanding what is running beneath the surface is the most powerful thing a human being can ever do.